Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well and dandy out there in Beatles world, YouTube land, members of the VC and anybody else that's just come across this little channel. Today I'm going to be showing you something that I did actually buy last week from my local record shop, BPM Records in Derby. But I haven't shown it on any video yet, so I thought I'd take some time and go through it with you now. Unfortunately, it is not the Beatles, but it is a fantastic band from the 60s called the Small Faces. I have got a lot of their LPs, I've got a few of the singles, but I never had any of the EPs until Anthony at BPM showed me this. The Beatles, the Small Faces, the French EPs. So you get 4 EPs in this. On EP1 you get Don't Stop What You're Doing, Come On Children, What You Gonna Do About It, and What's the Matter Baby. On EP2 you get Shalalalali, Grow Your Own, It's Too Late, and I've Got Mine. Sorry, there's 5 EPs in this, sorry. EP3 is All or Nothing, fantastic song. Understanding, Hey Girl, that's a great song as well, and Almost Grown. EP4 is My Mind's Eye. That is a really, really, really good song. But on there, it's the early version. I Can't Dance With You, Shake, and One More Stand. And then the last EP is Just Passing, You Need Loving, I Can't Make It, and You Better Believe It. So that is the back of this little box set. Now these are on vinyl, they're not CD, they are proper records. Celebrate 50 years of the Small Faces with their rarest releases. For the first time since the 1960s, the band's legendary, says here, French EPs are released in their original sleeves with the correct rare versions of their classic songs, all beautifully remastered. That's what it says there, look. Nice construction, this box. I think I paid around £30 for this, might have been £35. Now on eBay I could only find one this morning before doing this, and that was a lot more than £35. So that is the box. Nice construction, better than some of the box sets we do get for some singles. Not mention any names, but there's some that fall to bits, don't they? I mean, this is really, really nice and glossy. Yes, I know it's only a box. And what you really want to see is the records and the sleeves, don't you? So this is the first one. What you gonna do about it? Look at that. Look how glossy that is. And they are in flip back sleeves. Flip back sleeves. That's actually quite an unusual photo. I don't think I've ever seen that photo before. So that is the track listing on it, and then you get the information there. It says published and copyright 2015 Decca Music Group Limited. What do they look like then? Let's have a look. Ah, the jukebox ones. So that is side one. You can see that okay. So these were made to put in jukeboxes, or would have been originally. What you gonna do about it? What a fantastic song. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Ding, 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 ding. There used to be a clip of the Small Faces doing that live on YouTube. I don't know if it's still on there or not, but it's worth checking out because the power and passion that Steve Marriott put into performing some of these songs live is amazing. Isn't that nice? Then we've got Shalalalali. Again, nice photo. I don't actually think I've ever seen that photo before, to be honest. So I know you get Shalalalali, Grow Your Own, It's Too Late, and I've Got Mine. Again, published in copyright 2015 Decca Music Group Limited. Just imagine most of these labels are going to be the same, aren't they? Although very similar. There you go. Sha-la-la-la-lee, yeah. Sha-la-la-la-lee. Sha-la-la-la-la-lee. Now, the strange thing about Sha-la-la-la-lee is it was co-written by Kenny Lynch, who was better known as a comedian. And if you watch my video the other day from the free records that I got from the record shop, there was a compilation on there with Kenny Lynch doing Misery. So there's another connection to Kenny Lynch here. In fact, I think on the Small Faces' first LP, I think he co-wrote or wrote 3 of their songs. He was actually quite a good singer. James E. Winston, organ, guitar, and chant. Steve Marriott, guitar, chant. I think that means vocals, doesn't it? Ronnie Plonk Lane. They didn't even call him Plonk then, weren't they? Guitar, basses, and chant, and Kenny James drums. Says that. They're nice though, aren't they? They're done really, really nice. Small Faces, All or Nothing. Hey Girl. Again, fantastic photo or cover shot. All or Nothing was the only #1 the Small Faces had in the UK, believe it or not. And it is a fantastic song. It always amazes me that they didn't have more #1s. They had, don't get me wrong, most of the songs, singles were hits, but they deserved a lot more recognition than what they probably got at the time. I think over time they've become more sort of like famous as it gets further and further away in the mist of time, sort of thing. All or Nothing, Understanding is side 1. Hey Girl, again, that was a single. And Almost Grown. Okay, so labels. I don't know if the original French Decca labels looked anything like this, but I should imagine that it did. Not bad though, is it? For £35, £40, whatever it was I paid for it. Can't remember, it's over a week ago, and I've been to work since then, so you'll have to forgive me, folks. Small Faces, My Mind's Eye. Again, this is a fantastic piece of, what would you call it? Psychedelic mod. Yeah, My Mind's Eye and I Can't Dance With You. I've got that on a single, but the songs on side 2 I've never heard of. I don't think. Shake, which is by Cook, so I presume that means Sam Cooke, and One Night Stand. Very, very underrated band, I think, Small Faces, in a lot of ways. And what you've got to remember is when Steve Marriott left to form Humble Pie, it was that important to the band. They had to get 2 people in to replace him, which was Ronnie Wood, on the guitars, and they got in Rod Stewart to be the vocalist, and then changed the name slightly to The Faces, and went on to have a lot of success in America. The Faces did, didn't they? So the last one is I Can't Make It and Just Passing. Now, these songs don't sound very familiar to me. They probably are, but I just can't really remember them, to be honest. Need Your Lovin', yeah, I know that one. And You Better Believe It, I do know that one as well. And again, You Better Believe It was co-written by Kenny Lynch. So that must have been on their first album. These don't actually look like they've hardly ever been played, to be honest. Okay, absolutely fantastic. Tip-top condition. I'm very happy with what I paid for these. I actually think I got a bargain. I don't know if you can get originals of these, but I should imagine that if you can, they'd be quite expensive. And to get all 5 of these in a little box set for, like I say, at a fraction of the price of what it usually goes for, I think I did very well. But if you've got any comments on this, you might even have a copy of this. I don't know. Leave me a comment below. The small faces, in America, do you know the small faces? You probably know the faces. Fantastic band, like I say, very underrated in a lot of ways. Never really got the appreciation what they probably deserved at the time. Since then they have grown in stature and things like that. I think there's only Kenny Jones that's still alive out of the original Small Faces, and he went on to drum with the Who, didn't he, after Keith Moon. Obviously, Ronnie Wood came in and went on to play with the Rolling Stones. Rod Stewart came in, and the rest there is history. The Small Faces did attempt a little comeback in the late or the mid 70s, around 77, and they did all get together and they mimed to a couple of their hits. But they then did do a couple of albums, but unfortunately, when the albums came out, Ronnie Lane wasn't in the band. He'd started to get MS. But yeah, so it is a bit of a sad ending to it, but yeah, fantastic. Just a couple of quick Beatles twist and shout outs. One is to a new channel that I've only just come across, and I think it's called Uncle Paul's Beatles Playhouse. Now, I might have got that wrong. Is a very, very new channel, very, very entertaining. When me and Sue watched the first actual episode, because he calls them episodes, we absolutely loved it, and I subscribed straight away. Another Beatles Dave's Twist and Shout is to my old mate Mr. Ellie Records. I hope everything's okay with you, mate. You're living in a country that is not having very good times at the minute, so I do hope that you're okay. And the other day, mate, I was going through some of your old videos, and I didn't realise that you did a video of our meeting in Derby. So I've watched that, and I did put it on a couple of Beatles sites to try and get you a bit more recognition. So peace and love, mate. I hope everything's okay with you. And that's about it. Thank you to everybody that is subscribing. I could do Beatle Dave's Twist and Shout out for 3 days running and still miss people out. Thank you to everybody that is subscribing to the channel. Thank you to everybody that is leaving me comments. I've had a hell of a lot of comments and likes just lately, so I must be doing something right. Hopefully, fingers crossed and all that lot. Stay tuned. There's going to be a few more videos in the next few days and weeks, and that's about it. So whatever you're doing on this Sunday, although I don't know what day it is where you are, but it's Sunday when I'm recording this, peace and love to you all. Remember, Beatle Dave loves you. You are the beat of Beatle Dave. Without this channel, I wouldn't be, without your support, this channel wouldn't really be where it is today. So a massive thank you to everybody that is supporting the channel. If you've liked the video and you want to help support me a little bit more, there is a thing called a super thanks or something, where you can buy me a coffee or something. So anything that we get from that, which so far hasn't been a hell of a lot, to be honest, but it does go towards buying things like this and equipment, and just the day-to-day running costs of doing a YouTube channel. Costs electric and things like that. So peace and love to you all. Thank you for watching this video. If you've liked it, please leave me a like. If you want to leave a comment, especially on this little box set, Small Faces EP box set. I think there was a follow-up to this one where it's stuff like Itchy Park and things like that, which I'll have to try and get now, won't I? So that's going to be it. If you're not subscribed, by the way, just think about subscribing. It doesn't cost you a penny. It is free. If you are subscribed, but you know people that might like the content of this video, tell them and try and get them to come along and join our happy little family. So until the next time, as I've said it before, peace, love and happiness to you all. Thank you very much for putting up with me. Cheers. Thank you.